I mean, if we're trying to, if we're like, I feel like we're going past rules and courtesy to help Muck like restabilize. Do you think it's worth Muck trading a settlement to get a trade agreement back with somebody?
I
His
don't
problem right
understand
now
what
is,
you mean by that.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you mean either, but I do know that his problem right now is that he shot his reliability rating. So he's probably not getting trade agreements with anyone for the next 6 or 7 turns. Oh. An elector count contacted you anonymously, lending his support to your expedition, made arrangements for you to receive additional aid from home funded by the state. Treasury plus 5,000.
Nobody randomly gives me 5,000.
I just think it's funny that a random event has a better economy than Muck for like 3 whole turns.
So I'm about to win a battle that is just auto, but I'm getting reinforcements from Dark Elves that I haven't even seen on the map, and I don't know why.
That's
it's
pretty
because
funny.
they are right next to this. You push the army back, and now it's right next to Marathi's city.
I thought the Skaven owned that city. I guess not.
Nope, Marathi just took it.
So I have to go to war with the Dark Elves to get that city back. That's going to give me my quest.
Well, I feel like you were going to have to go to war with the Dark Elves anyway if you want to expand north, because Marathi probably owns all of it.
Right. I haven't picked at them because I couldn't expand north until tonight. So they've never been an enemy up to this point.
What I'm saying is nothing changes. You're going to have to fight her one way or the other.
And she's gonna be a lot of money.
Let's see. Control, corruption, recruitment costs, ambush. Let's get inspiring presence.
Gee, I wonder if there's a bunch of rats hiding in this empty looking town. The timing on ruining my... Oh god, there's rats everywhere!
I hit diplomacy as you started that battle, and I thought I crashed everyone.
You having an ally with south was good and bad. It was bad since you can't expand south. That maybe because your ally expand your empire, but the Hunts Marshal would have paid you as an AI, and he's quite strong early, so that's additional pressure you didn't have to endure. I mean, I would have rather fought anyone south of me in tropical land than go across the ocean like I had to. I do not know Dark Elf units. This is a level 15 leader. Probably their legendary lord.
Well, if it's... Yeah, Marathi is their main leader, so it's probably a relatively strong army. What do you see in it?
Oh yeah, no, your dinos cannot take that.
This is so stupid.
I can't even see most of it, and I can see that she's got
hold on, I'll throw a freaking picture in the group chat. This is so awful.
After I do this battle.
That's the army, and you told me to sell, or I say you told me, sorry. Someone told me to sell all those other feral dinosaurs earlier, so I have 6 dinos remaining.
That army will kill 6 dinos.
Wonderful. I can't expand north now. Glad I installed this climate mod.
What's your current biggest hang-up, Muck? Do you just need money?
Dude, I can't play the game. I got like 10 seconds of stuff I could do each turn, and then I just sit here for 10 minutes.
That doesn't answer my question.
I don't know where to begin. I truly don't know where to begin. I've sold most of my armies. Most of my cities I'm either trying to rebuild or are like still ruins, and I'm trying to reach them. There's one ruin left. I'm working on that. I can't expand north now because of Dark Elves. I can't expand south because of you. I can't expand east because of Slaanesh. And I have an army putt-putting across the ocean to go to claim ruins on the other side. So I don't know where to begin with this.
I watch from the shadows.
Let me take a look and see. Because once I deal with this dino incursion, this big dinosaur trying to murder me, I might be able to just send one of my armies north and help you push those guys out.
Yeah.
You
There are
would probably
Skaven
be
gone.
powerful enough to do that. That it will
There are
probably
s-
take you 5 to 10 turns to cross all that territory, and then it'll be time to go to Bretonia.
I have an army fairly close to you already.
So I did try and send the army to fight Skaven. The Skaven ran off and disappeared and were wiped out by Marathi.
Also, I wouldn't worry about the going to Bretonia bit because you already have your you already have like 2 of your armies over there, right? Like they can try
I
to
have 2
establish.
lords over there, not armies. We sold most of the armies.
Right. So let me finish my thought.
Okay,
If they get over there, because I played a campaign with another guy, Pink Ward. He was also playing Lizardmen, and he had to sail all the way from Lustria, and he was going to be very late to the party. But he just sent like one army and took a city, and used that city to put down like a barracks and start spamming out troops on that side of the water. So if you get like control of a city and start building it up now, you can use it as a recruitment center. And then whatever army you have on the west coast doesn't go to Bretonia. It just continues conquering and fighting and sacking cities to fund the war effort. So if you can get an army that is strong enough to fend for itself on the western coast, you just leave it there and let it just keep killing everything for a constant source of money and such. Why did it show me? Oh, can this guy? No wonder. Okay, these armies north of me are bugging out because they're getting caught on this empty settlement and they're not able to pass through it. That's pretty funny.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
I'm gonna click the diplomacy button.
Oh no.
Okay, no. I have to wait one more turn.
Not really sure what to do, chat. I feel like I'm out of this game. So I just claimed this. Ruin. From here, there's Ikit. He's got a lot of guns, though. It would hurt fighting him. Like, his frontline stuff would get destroyed by my dinosaurs. The guns would be a problem.
Damn.
Mitch.
I didn't do anything there. I'm still
All right.
in.
All right, you're
I didn't do
forgiven.
anything.
The game didn't crash, so you're forgiven.
It wasn't me.
Alright, that reduced my upkeep by 20 gold. Don't forget the nuke. He doesn't always have the nuke, but sometimes he has the nuke. What you can rebuild. Sit some armies on the border of your land so you can at least scare them off. What do you mean, sit some armies on the border of my land? Like...
You know, Mazdamundi is much better now than he was on release. But when I played him on release, he was in an even worse spot than he currently is. And it wasn't until I had conquered like half of the globe that I actually started making decent amounts of money with him. So I was running around taking every single city I could find and just spamming eco buildings everywhere. To the point where my chat started calling him Mazda Money instead of Mazdamundi. That's the goal. You must become Mazda Money.
other than my capital, that's what every... Because I have never had enough money in the game to build anything other than the eco buildings. So every town that I have up until I hit you, Fairlight, is just literally
Muck,
the main
stop.
building and
Stop.
eco building.
Stop, Muck. You're making me sad.
I'm not... You're literally describing my 6 towns. Hang on. I'm sending you a picture. Behold. Mazda money.
Is that the growth building or is that the money building?
That's the money building. Except the middle one doesn't have the money building because I have never been able to afford it. Hexawaddle is god awful. I honestly don't think this guy's that bad, if not for the fact that I'm boxed in. I sent you 2 more. This one made you unnecessarily yoked. Did you scan my picture into this thing? What the heck? Wonderful. Wonderful. The disappointment. What in the heck? Oh, can this guy take the city back?
Uncanny.
Oh my god, he's so slow. 2,500. So I just rebuilt the last ruin that Slaanesh... so I just rebuilt the last ruin in my lands that Slaanesh destroyed. And I don't have the money to rebuild the main building that makes 100 gold per turn.
How much is it?
We can facilitate trade by proxy from your own teammates.
It's 850 and I'm at 300 and I'm losing 240 a turn. Like it's too much money to rebuild the ruins.
The only economic agreements I can make with you are declare war or demand payment. We can actually demand money from each other. If you need money, you can send me a diplomatic mandate of pay me or die, and I can just comply and pay you. So how much do you need?
I don't know. I mean, essentially at any of the ruins, I cannot afford to rebuild them. So I'd like basically anything I get, I'm going to use.
Okay. Are you at a ruin right now?
Yes.
Okay. How much do you need for that ruin?
For this specific one, 1,000.
Yeah. So send me a send me a demand for 1,000 gold. I can try to get. I have a plan. I have a plan. It just like I'll need a turn or two, but I can generate you a bunch of money.
Also, I would like to point out, just to make sure nobody missed the notification, but the crown has been activated and is now in play.
Yep.
Ooh.
I want to make sure
I
everybody
see.
sees the notification since the last notification was missed.
Alright, that ruin is rebuilding. So let's get rid of this lord. Lizardmen really have to stay positive in the early game. Yeah, I never had really a positive early game. If you're in the negative, you're probably overextending. You have a bad economy as a faction. I'm not overextending. Like, my allies have like 30 towns. I have less than 10. Like, I'm not extended enough. I'm underextend. It's again, though, it's just the fact that I've got 3 enemies that are all just making in mountains of money every turn right now. So it's like, I'm just trying to stay alive, and they're getting bigger and bigger armies. So I honestly feel like, you know, I'm not going to be worth anything in the 10 turns when we fight. Like, half of this army should be here. However, this guy reduces the upkeep cost of his troops by 20%. That's why they're there. Get rid of the dino stack for money. Didn't one of you guys just tell me to keep armies to watch the sides of my lands? That's the only army at home.
That is forbidden.
Muck uses wired headphones. Why did I think he used to use wireless? Oh, yeah. I used wireless for a time, and they were great. It was just the fact that I am on the computer so many hours a day, the pressure of the headset on the side of my head was giving me headaches. But the headset themselves were great. I used it for over a year. That's why I still have it on my recommendation page when you do exclamation PC. But yeah, now I'm using these little wired earbuds because they don't push in on my head. Cathay is pretty big and relatively easy to hold IMO. All enemies are either north or west or north. You also don't get the dent on your head. Oh, I've already got the dent. Like, I don't think it's like Tyler 1. Like, I can't hold a bowl of cereal up here, but I've definitely got a dent. For sure. Too many years of being a computer nerd.
Your auto resolve literally just let you auto that Fairlight?
Yep. Well, Noctilus only had a crab stack, and the garrison there was like 7 zombie deckhands or whatever. So we were outnumbered, but he only had like 3 real units in his army.
Okay. Like, I just saw that happen. I was like, I know what's in that army. What the hell?
Mitch, the undead pirates in the water by me that you're creeping up on.
Next turn.
Okay, tell me before you hit them so I can get in the water with that one lord so that maybe I mooch something.
Oh, Muck, if this helps, by the way, the undead pirates in the water are not going to bother you again. I just took their capital.
Which means that they very well might actually try and force the fight on in this turn.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, they're homeless now basically, so they're probably gonna put to shore and go for it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll be right back. Don't kill me.
If you attack, will Mitch reinforce? No, not right now. He won't, because he doesn't want to go to war with them until next turn. He gets some kind of debuff if he hits them now.
Muck, take a look in DMs.
The thing about the 20k?
No, I mean, I'm typing more. Mitch, are you all right over there? I've had the little waiting for Mitch thing pop up like 6 times just this turn alone. Like, are you having internet trouble or what? Mitch?
Mitch, if you're trying to talk, your mic is muted.
I wonder if he went AFK or something real quick.
Yeah, he might have just stepped away for a moment.
He did end his turn.
But I do know he was saying his power was out earlier, so I don't know.
Sorry, did I miss something?
Oh, no, I was just asking if you were okay over there because it popped up saying, like, waiting for Mitch again, and it's been doing it a lot, so I wasn't sure if you were having, like, internet
I literally
outages or
done
something.
anything, and I had my turn ended while I walked away.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm just asking. Is it like your...
No, there's
Internet?
nothing stuttering at all.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it then. It keeps popping up being like, hey, this guy...
Do you have your FPS and everything limited, Mitch?
It's running smooth on my end. Like, I intentionally turned my video settings way down from what I even can run it. Just for these, so that it's always quick.
The fighting is starting? No. But someone is having some issues. 3M for me, Top for Slave. See you, Onyx.
Mukluk!
Yes. Yeah, I see your message.
Diplomacy button in game, sir.
Oh, I have to unend my turn to hit that button. Hold on.
You can click the forward arrow, and it'll go to end turn, and you can uncheck it. Like skip notification button.
Okay.
There you go.
You have exactly 3 seconds before I signal for your death.
Thanks.
What
I
the
have
hell is
to
going on?
get... I mean, he was right. I landed over here at, south of Bretonia, whatever this is called, and it's all ruined, so every settlement over here, I have to spend, like, 3,000 to get it up, and then it'll take, like, 30 turns for it to pay for itself.
So,
Mukluk!
the cities south of you are occupied by Skaven, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they're actually ruins.
I landed at the first one, and it is actually ruins. I just spent
Billy Volley is for sure. I don't think Nuja and Magrita are because you can see they have increasing Skaven corruption.
Click the negotiation button again.
The men urge me to
Take
slay
the
you
giant
where you
piles of
stand.
money I'm trying to throw at you.
Thank you.
There we go.
I'm sorry, dude. I appreciate that you're trying to keep me in this, but in playing a game called Total War, it's a terrible feeling that all of you are basically trying to keep me on life support right now.
I mean, I can relate to the feeling because I'm also stubborn and want to overcome obstacles on my own. But on the other hand, you're in a lobby full of everyone here is more experienced than you, and you are playing the worst faction. So don't take it too personal. I think of all the different people who got saddled with different factions in varying degrees of bad, you got shot in the foot the worst.
And I think multiple times, given that we smushed you with no territory also.
Hold on. I'm
Also, this
looking
isn't the
through-
first campaign where we've had to fund. Like, last time Jesse and I, not last time, but one of the times Jesse and I were a duo, we were literally sending each other money every single turn. Like, this is part of the multiplayer team thing, too.
I remember that. I was like, Lexi, I need my allowance, and she was sending me
was the
money
sugar
every turn. She was sugar mommy to like turn 50, and then the roles reversed once my economy exploded and I was making like 30k a turn.
Yeah, so as rough as that part feels, it's very much part of the team co-op part as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, I helped fund Lexi's tier 4 for, like, what was it, 8 grand earlier? And I've given her multiple cities up there.
Very much so. I would not be where I am if he didn't give me, like, pretty much 10+K.
Yeah, and I took Prague and stuff, so, like, there's very much a team component to it. And it is definitely in Fairlight and Bob's best interest to keep you strong, and at least strong enough to show up, because otherwise they're fighting outnumbered. And
I
since
mentioned
any
this.
one-
I mentioned this in the DMs, but I don't see any reason to keep it secret or like not say it out loud. Which is, you really only need 2 strong stacks to make an impact in the game. Because
So you didn't say it in
in,
DM,
like-
you said that in the 6-man chat.
oh, did I? I mean, regardless, it's like
Yeah.
because each player can only have 2 armies in a battle. Like if there's a big 4v4 battle, if you're able to pitch in your 2 armies, that's already hugely impactful and can be game changing because it can turn around a whole encounter at a key location. So you don't necessarily need to take over the entire map. You just need to make sure that you can field 2 armies. And that in and of itself can make enough of an impact to turn things around.
Let's see. Sailor says, "Hey, Muck, I want to say thank you for the name. My friends and me would play Guilders 1, gave Guilders 2 a chance 4 months ago. We were overwhelmed with all the content once until we discovered your channel. No joke. It wasn't for your videos and guides. We would have surrendered again, and your content motivated us to a legendary each. Thank you for that." That is awesome, Sailor. Thank you for the cool story. I appreciate you telling me that.
Better, Muck. You're actually still doing better than me when I was doing my first multiplayer campaign.
Considering a moment ago I had 500 gold with an income of 20, I shudder to think how bad your first game went.
Oh, it was bad.
The first game that I did recently, because I mean I played a bunch of these a few years back, but like with this current crew of people and the current rule sets, I started doing these like 3 months ago. And one of the first ones we did was the Ulthuan Bowl. And it was basically everybody, it's the same as what we're doing now, but instead of Bretonnia, everyone was sailing to Ulthuan to fight. And of the like 8 streamers that were in the campaign, only 3 of us even made it to Ulthuan. Like the fact that you have 2 armies near Bretonnia means you're already doing better than the first batch of rookie streamers did, because they were literally fighting for their lives against the AI in their home provinces and didn't even make it to Ulthuan on time.
Even if we extended the turn timer by like 10-15 turns, I still wasn't gonna make it.